Behind one of the best bar names in all Missouri is a story that's been unfolding since 1963. Let's go pull up a stool at the Glory Hole. Stepping into the Glory Hole is something I never thought I'd do. But once you're inside, it doesn't take long to realize that this place feels different. Back in 1963, a man from Central City, Colorado, built the first standalone building at the junction of Highway 5 and 7 in what is now known as Greenview. He wanted it to look as much like the tavern back home in his old mining town as possible. But that still leaves one question. Why would anybody call a bar the Glory Hole?
So, the name of the Glory Hole actually means an open mine shaft, not the insinuation you would think it is. In Colorado, there was a silver mine, and they had a little bar outside on top of it that all the miners would go to. So our bar was designed after that same bar on top of the mine in Colorado. The old bar back and the wood around the door was brought in from an even older bar from when ours was built. Ours was built in 1962, and there's a big strip mall now here. We were the standalone building then. So the Glory Hole isn't what you're thinking.
After grabbing a cold beer and taking a look around, one thing becomes pretty obvious. This place hasn't changed much. The velvet wallpaper has covered these walls since opening day in 1963. And the massive chandelier hanging from the ceiling is another original piece brought here as a reminder of the first owner's hometown in Colorado. After more than 60 years, every corner of this place has a story, but none may be more famous than that of Clarence.
All right, so apparently back in the 90s, way before my time, obviously, a gentleman named Clarence had come in to enjoy a beverage, and another customer bit half his ear off. I'm not really sure what caused this provocation, but he did try and sue. I think it was dropped. However, a regular at that time made a poem for us, and it's called An Eerie Town. Here's a story about a guy we know who went one night to the Glory Hole. He went there for a shot and a beer, but all he got was a bit near. Some folks say 'twas quite a sight when he got himself into a fight. Clarence stood tall and showed no fear, but the crowd got tense when he lost his ear. Although his doctor tried to sell it back, it just wouldn't take. Now his ear is gone. But Clarence will never be the same. Fight in town has gained him fame. Now he's a legend, as the end of it is told. Sherry's now carries pickled ear wedding. So folks come far and they come here to see the man with half an ear. Because apparently, rumor has it was pickled in a jar. I don't think that's true.
In 1988, Ed and Gracie Goldsby became the next caretakers of the Glory Hole. Gracie loved everything about this place, and together, they made one simple decision: don't change a thing. Gracie passed away in 2015, but it doesn't take long to realize she's still a part of this place. What makes this place special?
It's a locals bar that everybody's been coming here. I'm a daytime bartender, so I have people that have been coming here like 30 plus years. Like, it's a local spot. We keep our prices cheap, our pours strong, but we're also open and welcoming to all the tourists that come into town. You can always find a good time and a cheers when you walk in. Lots of times it's just a nobody. You'll get a big applause as you come in.
Hey, what's not to like about a glory hole? I mean, how else can we describe it? You gotta love the glory hole.
At 95 years old, Ed has had several opportunities to sell the glory hole, but he always says the same thing: I just want it to stay the same. There's something simple but powerful about that. Some places spend decades trying to reinvent themselves, but the Glory Hole has spent more than 60 years making sure it never forgot who it was. Regulars call it a family bar, and people still gather around the shuffleboard table for birthdays, Christmas, Easter, football Sundays, and just about any excuse to spend time with each other. Maybe that's the real secret behind the glory hole. It isn't just the history. It isn't just the stories. It's that feeling that no matter how much the world around it changes, some places are still willing to stay true to themselves. And after spending an afternoon here, it's easy to understand why people keep coming back. Pull up a stool.